cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in too. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in too. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexistence, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexistence.
What's up, good people, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. I'm your host, Comedian 96, along with Freddie G, K Money, and Slash. Collectively, we are the Minders Men. I want everybody that's on YouTube to go out and subscribe and click the like button. If you're on Twitter, follow us at 52 Scott Podcast and on IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. What's up, good people, and welcome back to another edition of Think Thursday. Today I got something special. I want to talk about work versus play. And what I mean by that is your average Joe Blow. We go to work every day, 9 to 5. Some of us make $10 an hour, 20, 30, or whatever it is. Versus your athlete that go play. Work versus play. When I was in the military, we had this thing. It was called, you choose your rate, you choose your fate. Y'all remember that? Yeah, right.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, exactly. So what that meant was whatever job I chose, that's basically that's my future. That's the way I'm going with it. That's what I'm going to do. If I chose to be a mechanic, if I chose to be communications, in which what I was, if I chose to be, mess deck, whatever I chose, that's my job. That's what I'm set to do. So my question is, why is it that these athletes making all this money still have the nerve to complain or get upset and they're making millions to play versus us that can't complain, have jobs, but we can't quit and we don't make millions. We make $10, $20 to $30 an hour. What y'all think about that?
It's called unappreciative.
Okay. Unappreciative. I can see that.
Slash, no pun intended, spoiled.
Yeah.
Because in college, well, nowadays, they can get paid, to play.
Oh, I saw that.
But even before then, I felt, these college athletes were spoiled, before they even made the big money. So their the attitude changed. Mm-hmm. So when the money came, it definitely changed the attitude.
Yeah, because now they got the money.
Yeah.
What do you think, Freddie?
I think that that sometimes we look at it from the wrong angle. So let me elaborate.
Okay.
So we're looking at it when you don't have millions. We may look at them with all of the millions and they're complaining and they're rich, but we're looking at it from a broke perspective. Let's break it down to our level, right?
Okay.
Let's say a colleague at your job and that colleague at your job makes $2 more than you make, but y'all do the same job.
Okay.
At some point, you're going to be upset because you want those extra $2 too. So when you have these athletes, let's say a quarterback,
okay,
Lamar Jackson, just recently, he's highest paid quarterback. A week ago, it was Jalen Hurts. Prior to that, Deshaun Watson, right?
Right.
So when you have these quarterbacks, to us that don't have millions, we look at them like, man, y'all tripping, man. Y'all got all this money, man, and y'all tripping over this. Well, he's looking at it from a standpoint of, hey, we work the same job.
This guy got
and this guy getting this money, and this is the market, this is the bar. I need my bread. So I think sometimes we look at it from the wrong point of view because we don't have. But I think if we were on that level,
Right.
there's a good chance we will be doing the same thing, just like we want our $2.
I get that, but the question was work versus play. So what I'm trying to say is, as an average working American, just say you were a coal miner. I can't go into work and say, "Hey, coal, can you go green so we won't ingest your fumes?" A welder, the average welder, look it up. The average life of a welder is between 50 and 60, right? Whatever they're welding, we can't say, "Hey, can you stop whatever chemicals you're releasing and so that I can get 20 extra years of my life." The point I'm making is, you go to work, and it's not even work. You go to play, and you get paid to play. We have to work, and we have to deal with all the ailments and we can't play. We got to sit out one night. We just played last night. Those are the things I'm looking at. I just played last night, so we gonna rest tonight. We don't get to rest.
I think that
That's a good point.
I think that we're looking at the word play from the wrong angle.
Okay.
Because right now, some may listen to us and consider us playing at our business, this podcast.
True.
Some may think we're playing. Well, I think we're working.
Okay.
So when you're going out and putting your bodies on the line, and we're working on designing plays and running patterns and designing defensive schemes to beat the opposing team, all of that is work and in preparation. When I'm in the gym and I'm lifting weights to become stronger so I can go against my opponent, all of that is work. So we see the finishing product on the field, a
Right.
game that's being played. I think that we're looking at the word play in the wrong sense of we associate play with, hey, the kids are on the playground.
I mean, technically, it is playing. I mean, they're just blessed and lucky enough to be able to be paid or get paid to play a childhood game that we all played as kids.
But do you think there's work involved?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So back to what Comedian 96 was saying, work versus play. Is it really work versus play? Because I know if a kid is on the playground playing and they're not getting paid for it, then they're just playing. There's no money involved, so you're not getting paid for your work.
Okay.
I think they're playing. They're just not having the same fun that they had as a child.
Exactly. And
So if that's the case, where do the work come involved? Or is there work? There's no work at all.
The preparation.
Getting to where they are now was the work.
Okay, so you say the preparation to go out and play a game, right?
Correct.
Right.
Okay, so work versus play.
Right.
So before we see the finishing product on the field or on the basketball court, there's practice in between.
Correct.
Right.
The practice that's in between is the same thing. It's just count on the day that we as the audience able to view it. But they're doing the exact same thing that they would do in practice, which y'all are saying is work. But we get out to see the finishing product, it's just count. Okay. There's nothing changed. If you throwing the ball in practice, you're going to go throw it on the field. If you running in practice, you're going to go run on the field. So they're still doing the same thing that we're considering as play.
Okay. You somewhat made your point on that.
No, he didn't, because I'm finna get his ass.
Okay. I'm gonna let you have it then. I'm finna jump ship and go elsewhere. Go ahead.
So,
Comedian 96.
now, with that being said, okay, let's look at it this way. You just say you have a job as a constructionist, right? You work in construction, you own a building. God forbid, I'm going to put you on the second floor because you can live from the second floor. You're on the second floor, you're doing construction, you fall off, bam, hurt your leg, arm, whatever. And say you work in temp, you don't really have insurance and nothing like that because you're working a job. You're a regular American. You're Joe Blow. So you got to get insurance. You got to have insurance from your job. Probably got to pay a copay. Gonna come out of pocket. You're gonna pay all this money, right? Yeah. But you still got a bills due. So you hurt your arm, but you can still go to work the next day, right? You can still go. I failed, but I'm all right, boss. I'm coming in, right? To whereas in basketball, man, I'm tired, man. I ain't played last night. I played last night. Can I rest tonight? We can't rest. Not only that, they have team doctors.
We don't have that luxury.
They have so much access to anything physical. They have nutritionists. Yeah. They have stuff we do not have. Right. Like I said, and again, they're playing with to that stuff more access to
the
more
point to where they're making that money.
And it's not fair. You shouldn't complain about anything because you got the best of all worlds and you're getting paid for it. And people go to work daily and hurt themselves and got to figure out where they're going to get their next check from.
Let me address what you're saying because prior to you saying what you said, you say, no, it didn't, K-Money. I'm going to get his ass. So with that being said, let's use your example of, hey, I'm a little tired today. I played yesterday. Right. So in basketball, what they calling it, load management or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I'm a little tired today. So I don't want to go out and do my job, right?
Right.
So but he's still gonna continue to get paid, right? Mm-hmm. Although he's taking a little time off, right?
Right.
Well, let me tell you what that's equivalent to in your regular job. It's called PTO. Mm-hmm. Now, with that being said, you just happen to take a job for those benefits. He took his job with his benefits. And the bigger picture of it all is they know that the bigger the revenue share from the television revenue share and the people in the stands, and ultimately the ultimate goal is to get to the championship.
Right.
So let me do what's best for the team and give my star or whomever rest. And here's something that we can't prove unless it's revealed to us.
What's that?
A lot of those athletes, they play hurt. And there is a difference in sports between hurt and injured.
True.
And so a lot of them, they play hurt. But because we see them on the court, on the field, we think that they're 100%.
Right.
So
well, all the money they're getting paid, we expect them to be.
We expect them to be. Okay. And like all the hits that they took out there, man, why?
You know the day that you called in to work because you was hungover from drinking the night before.
Right.
Or the day that you didn't come to whatever job because you was sore because you went and did X, Y, and Z. You had the luxury to call in.
Okay.
When really, truthfully, you could have came to work because you getting paid to come to work. But what you did is you relied on the benefits of your job. The PTO to say, you know what, I'm not going to go in today because I'm a little hungover.
That is not, you got to understand.
That was me today.
I'm hungover, but at the same time, the next day I'm like, damn, I missed the whole day of work. I got to make up this day of overtime, right? Okay. To whereas a basketball or football, basketball.
Check it out. Uh-huh. That's the job you chose. So you don't have it. Not 6 feet. No, you don't have it. You don't have it like that. They got it like that. Had you had a job that you had it like that, you wouldn't be saying, "Oh, I missed this day of work." No, you just don't got it like that.
Look, let me tell you, NBA. If y'all would have let me play, I could hold Steph Curry even at this age. I'm cold with it. Look,
he wigging out.
I'm telling you, I put the clamps on him for a good 47 seconds.
Let me ask you this, Freddie G. Do you think the way, let's say, an average Joe Blow, will go into the office to his manager asking for an increase versus the way star NBA player will go into the front office of the team and ask for more money. The approach is totally different. Do you agree?
I agree that the approach is totally different. However, I will say this. The star player of whatever team go in and ask him for a little bit more money. That star player, of course, they got an agent to negotiate for them, and they got a leg to stand on. If they're going in to ask for more money, chances are they looked at their comp around the league to justify why they should get more money. And chances are, because you're dealing with a fan base and the ownership knows that, hey, if this player ain't on our team, we may lose fans, which means that the organization lose money. We may lose TV spots because this superstar is no longer on our team. Versus the guy that goes, the regular Joe Blow that goes in. If that regular Joe Blow goes in, number one, he's negotiating for himself or herself versus an agent negotiating on behalf of the team. But if that regular Joe Blow goes in, that regular Joe Blow that goes in to speak to his boss better have something to bag up to justify why they should be getting more money. They can't go and say, well, you're giving so-and-so, we do the same amount of job, we do the same work, and he make $2 more than I make. Why come I don't make that?
Well, see, and at that point, depending on the policy of the organization, you might get you and your coworker fired for that.
Well, again, if that's the case, first of all, just kind of along the line with what K Money was saying, that person that's going in to ask for that $1 or $2, that person, I would suggest to that person, you better be able to justify why you deserve that $1 or $2.
You just said it.
Yeah.
His coworker, he's doing the same job.
Well, but here's the thing, though. That coworker that's doing the same job may be a better worker than you.
He may be, but
that coworker that's doing the same job may be higher tenure than you.
Right.
That coworker that's doing that job may have an actual degree when you don't have that degree.
Right.
So there's a whole lot of things that come into play. Just like with athletes, you know why you're getting that money? Because he run a 40 faster than you.
Yeah.
You know why you're getting that money? Because he bench press 100 pounds more than you. You know why you're getting that money? Because his pass is just a little bit more accurate than yours.
Yeah.
So because an athlete, when they ask for change, which comes off to us as complaining, that they're able to demand it versus asking like a regular Joe Blow would. Well,
you got to keep in mind that we're not behind closed doors. And the reason why we look at it as they're demanding is because the media, the propaganda that comes out to us, that reports to us, their agents, with the exception of those who represent themselves, their agents are the ones speaking on their behalf. And for those who are representing themselves, I'm sure, I would assume or give them the benefit of the doubt that they're not going in really just going, hey, y'all better do this and this and this. There is some sort of decorum that comes with it.
Sick of Comedian 96.
This is my show, but K Money is straight losing this battle. So we're going to get him right here. Lastly, just using a name. Nobody in particular. I'm just throwing a name out there with a famous name, and I'm not throwing any shade or anyway. LeBron James, let's use him. He comes to town, to Houston, Texas, to play the Rockets. All right? Everybody in Houston want to see him play. He's not hurt. He just played the night before, say he played Dallas. He comes to Houston, not hurt. LeBron James, for rest purposes, will not be playing tonight. Everybody in Houston came out to see LeBron James. Do you think it's fair to the fans, just because he's tired, because we can't miss work if we're tired, right? Just because he's tired you're playing for the fans. You are for the fans. That's what you do.
So let me say this.
Yes.
Let me answer that. So let me unpack. One of the things you say, we can't call in to work if we're tired. That's a lie. We can.
You can, but
So hold on.
Consequences.
Hold on. No.
yeah.
You get X amount of days that you can call in. Mm-hmm. That's the job you work for that gives you that.
Right.
Now, as far as the fans,
Mm-hmm.
before I touch on the fans, let me say LeBron James coming to Houston to play the Rockets and he don't play, but all the Rockets he don't owe the Houston organization nothing. He played for the Lakers. So if he don't want to play when he come to Houston and they don't want to pack Toyota Center, he don't owe the Toyota Center nothing in regards to packing the house for Tillman Fertitta. And I'm a Rocket fan. For Tillman Fertitta to make money because he coming. He don't owe the Houston organization nothing. And I'm a Rockets fan. That's my team. But he don't owe Tillman Fertitta, the Toyota Center Rockets, nothing to pack his stadium. He don't know that. Now, as far as the fans are concerned,
right?
If you are hold on. If you are a LeBron James fan, diehard fan, here's what you care about. You care about the Los Angeles Lakers winning the championship. So if he got to load manage and not play today, for him to be okay for the next 3 games coming up, that's what you rolling with.
So I ain't gonna say that because I when I was with I'm a Carmelo Anthony fan. You didn't get. So when I was a Carmelo Anthony fan, I did not care about the Denver Nuggets winning the championship. I just wanted Carmelo Anthony to score 50 points every game.
Yeah, because you're crazy and you comedian 96.
Oh yeah, that could be it too. So yeah, but that's it for today's show. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Join us again. This concludes our show for today, and if you haven't done so already, follow us on Twitter at 52 Scott Podcast, also IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. Also, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Black Friday. See you all soon.